Hello, everybody, and welcome to my show. I usually do Fridays at 3, but I'm going to be doing something special today because you guys are going to help me hopefully reach 1,000 orders on whatnot. I have loads of Stampin' Up stamps, okay? Loads of those. That's what we're going to start with. I'm just giving you a little preview. Way more than 30. I have different styles, okay? Different cling styles, the old style. Let's get to it. Stamps from Stampin' Up, we're going to start at $6. If they're really, really old, I may add some little DSP samplers. But you know what? You can also, and these ones, I mean, if these ones are going to be good, like this is this is a very high quality stamp. Now, we're going to start with this because of what happened to Charlie Kirk. So we're going to dedicate this little one. I think someone can use this one right now in our lives, right? God bless you. Now, this one is a cling stamp, but just keep in mind that if you see these stamps, you're going to notice that they don't stick, right, to the stamping blocks. These older style. Okay, how do you know it's an older? They stick a little bit, but how do you know it's an older style? Because of this color like this. Now, if it's like this is a newer style, but some of those are not cling. This is called a photopolymer. So just so you know. Now, if I'm going to show you the difference between this kind of stamp, this one called Enjoy the Moment, right? And this kind of stamp, and then we'll get started. So let me go ahead and put up the category. Oh, first let me see. I see some of my friends are here. Hey, thank you for coming in. Christina, how did your first show go? It looks like you were on a couple times this week. And Janet's here, so I'm going to see if Janet will be a moderator. That will be nice. All right, there you go. And Christina Fullen, and follow everybody that wants to be followed. Just write down if you're having a show, when you're having a show. Christina got her first show this last week. Hello, Jean. She always comes along. I appreciate you. I now have a rewards program too, guys. Up here, you can go check out my rewards program for my store. So when you get to a certain level, you can start using coupons. Anyway, back to this little lesson. Okay. This is what's called a cling stamp. And these are the older style rubber stamps. These, they kind of, see, they don't really stick. All right. Well, you had to use two-way glue or what's called cling stamp adhesive. So they're the same quality, but just don't get them and be like, I expect them to stick in the right way. You have to know what you're buying when you buy this. And it's $6. So it's like, hello, you know what I mean? Our stamps like this are like $24 right now. So there's that. Okay. Let me just go ahead and take one off. They finally came up with this really great adhesive. So we didn't have to use two-way glue or didn't have to stick them to the part. So this is what they do now. So when you see this kind, and you get it in the mail and you're like, oh, that one sticks really well. And then you get this kind, you're like shaking around. That's supposed to be like that. I used to use these all the time. Now, what I did is I used the two-way glue, the same kind I used to restick my scan and cut mats, or I would just never even attach this. I just wouldn't even attach it to it. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't even attach the stamp to the block or to the, you'll see what I mean when I show you one that's brand new. I wouldn't have even attached it. All right. So with that said, we are going to stay on for, probably less than 2 hours, maybe more than an hour. We're going to definitely have time to do a giveaway, but less than 2 hours because we are going to be doing stamps. And then I have some other kinds of stamps, like a different kind of lightweight stamp over here, different kind of stamp. We're going to do Stampin' Up stamps, a couple bundles, maybe some DSP, and then some little dollar deals at the end, some ribbons and stuff. All right. So we're just going to do 15 seconds. And then there'll be a little 7-second little countdown. Okay. That means that if someone bids, it goes to 7 seconds. Okay. So it's starting now. Okay. So that is if anybody bids on this for $6, then the timer will reset for 7 seconds. Okay. And then the next one we're going to do is Enjoy the Moment, just so you know it's coming. Okay. We have a bid. Yay. Thank you for helping me get to it. There's a reason I like to get to 1,000. All right, thank you. So she's Crafty. Do you know how to, you do have the cling adhesive? Just want you to know, it's a beautiful set. There, we do sell it Stampin' Up. It's called a cling adhesive. You just put a little piece of it on there, and it'll stick to the stamping block. Or you can just go gusto and use like some tear and tape and just kind of stick it right on there. So I hope you know how to use that. So do I use old stamps? Not anymore. I'm not using them anymore because the reason I'm not using them anymore is I just have too many to use that are current. I'm a demonstrator, so I have to use too many to use that are current. All right, so I should have got my labels out. We're going to get this party started with my labels. I forgot I have to do all this labeling. So this means that was oops, I got the wrong size label. We're going to find the right size label and get ourselves organized here. All right, like that. That was stamp 1. We're just going to go and start. And that was She's Crafty. Like that. Right, who won that? And it was stamp number 1. And we're going to go and start the next one. And then I'll look at the questions, and Janet can help me if I miss a question. She can help repeat it. All right, it's going. And that was number 1. Now this is number 2. And I already showed you the side of that one. It's cling stamp, and it just sticks a little better, right, than that kind. All right, we're going to keep going with, let's see what this one is. Heart Happiness. Now this old style doesn't matter if it's an old style, because with Heart Happiness, right, these don't have that same concern. These just, let me find that block again. These are just acrylic. They stick straight to an acrylic block. So the old style wouldn't matter because they're just made with plastic, right? So they just stick anyway to an acrylic block. Okay, so that's acrylic block not included. Let's make sure they're all there. There's some staining going on. It looks good though, and it's going. Let's go with this one. And let's see who's joining. Thank you for joining in, and I appreciate you all being here. I see my regulars. I see some newbies. I don't know why Stampin' Up! Rosemary did that. You mean the old? Why they? I don't know what the point is of making that old style of stamp. But I guess, like, there was my old demonstrator used to say, "Oh, use glue, 2-way glue," and I used to be like, "What? Why would I do all that?" Okay, this is called Easter Blossoms, and this is now back to cling, but back to the old style of cling. So you need a little bit of adhesive. It has great silhouettes, a little bit of staining going on. I think Stays on Ink was used on that one. Okay, not all of them have labels. It's an Easter set. Okay, we're gonna go, and then after that, we're gonna do Sassy Salutations. We're going back to, yeah, another cling style. Then we'll do a double one. After that, we'll do a Christmas one. So I have all the seasons here represented. Yeah, you have to use what's called the cling adhesive. That's what I was just saying about that. Okay, Sassy Salutations, super cute. These are, again, when I show you the new ones I wouldn't even attach these stickers to them because they're harder to get onto the stamping block. I just washed this one a little bit, but there's a little bit of, they work good, but they just have a little bit of staining on them. Okay, so let's go. Thank you for bookmarking each other's show, and Christina's getting some customers there watching her show, which is great. Okay, the next one is a double one, and it is called Ornamental Keepsakes. No sentiments on this one, just stamps. All right, so if I were you, like the ones this one's already been mounted, and again, they're old style, so they don't stick as well. I mean, you could just, that one sticks okay. You could wet it a little bit. You could use adhesive. 2-way glue is a glue that, like, you stick on it and it dries. That's what I used to use. Let me find. All right. So this is what I use on those old kind of stamps. 2-way glue. But now we have this really cool cling adhesive that I use. Anyway, it's still, what I would do is I would not even attach these because they stick better, right? Like this, right? With this part sticks right to the block, no problem. Right? That part sticks to the block. Okay, so it's a double set. We're not making red rubber anymore. They're good quality. This one is new. Oh, no, there's another one used there. Okay, so this one has, okay, two of these are used. Okay, let me go ahead and shut so you can see what you're bidding on. Whoops. Ornamental keepsakes double set. And if you want me to run anything again, I can as well. And then we're going to do an abstract impressions. After that, we're going to do a photopolymer style. All right. CHR Cribon. Thank you so much. Let's put a rubber band on these so we can make sure they're together. All right, we're going to put it like that. And you got that one. Thank you. I'm going to put that over here in my little suitcase. I have a little suitcase for all the ones that I have sold. Okay, so we abstract impressions. It's a photopolymer, really beautiful font, little bit of staining going on. Double set. So like, I mean, not double set, just two sheets. Okay. And this is before we started printing onto the cases of like what they look like to attach them back to the case. 21 stamps. Okay. Start running that one. That was number 3. And we will see what else is going on here. I have a one with borders I can do next. All right, this one has border banter. Okay, brand new. Cling style and rubber, red rubber, meaning good quality. So you take these and you can make your different borders for your different holidays. You have your Merry, Merry, Merry border, your dots. It's great for journaling, card making. Congratulations. Some diamonds, spooky, creepy, crawly for Halloween, and your arrow, your chevron arrows. Okay, so brand new, running now. Like I said, they're easier to use when they're new because they stick much better than they would if they're not new. Then we're going to do a double set again. After that, it is called Daydream Medallions. Okay, these medallions are new. Red rubber. And let's see if this one is new too. Yep. Poor little medallions. They need a new home. Okay, there we go. Your shipping is going to be max of $9.21. So once you already pay all the shipping, then the rest of the items will be cheaper. So like those that have bid so far are going to have like less shipping than those who haven't bid so far, because the shipping changes based on each person, based on after they've paid a shipping. So if you plan on shopping tonight, then your shipping will go down max $9.21 total. Okay, let's go. All right, let's see what we need. We're going to do. Okay, this is a little one with sprigs on it. Okay, this one is okay. These are just little ones with summer. Okay, little bee, little sprigs, little flowers, sweet summer. And then we're going to do happy thoughts. After that, we're going to do one with some sentiments. Okay, this is a cling coming next. So that one's okay. That was sweet summer, and now we're going to do happy thoughts. Okay, some black stains on them, but they can be cleaned usually. The red rubber. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one wasn't used. The rest were. Okay. 7, it says 7 on the front. And we're going to run that. Okay, then we have another rubber one. Papillon Potpourri is next. Okay, Janet won that one. Thank you, Janet. Awesome sauce. You're going to like that because you make so many cards. She makes a ton of cards and 3D projects. Okay, Papillon Potpourri. I hope I'm saying that Papillon. Okay, this has the only one that was taken off were the antenna. The rest are new, and it's red rubber. So this is the only one that has the sticker on it. But the stickers are all there. But again, I wouldn't for this older style. I wouldn't put the stickers on there. I would just use it as is and make it stick better, right? I'm not running Sizzix dies, Manid son. I don't have Sizzix dies. I maybe have just one set. I'm not running those. So right now I'm doing stamps. I might have designer series paper. And so not running dies. I don't know where maybe I even last time I didn't really have Sizzix dies. I had some other kind of brands, but not Sizzix. I mean, unless it's like a Stampin' Up Sizzix. Maybe some bundles. I got Vintage Vogue. Okay, Vintage Vogue. Let's see. Okay, older style, already mounted. Friends, floral, red rubber. Okay, running that. I'm gonna put these other ones down here. Okay, these. Oh, my show came up when it searched for Sizzix dye. Maybe because it just searches for all crafts. Interesting. I never really had Sizzix dyes here. I did have some spellbinders and some Stampin' Up dyes. I guess Stampin' Up does cooperate with Sizzix. So maybe that's what maybe it just searches for paper crafts. That's probably why. All right, so let's go to this. This is like a My Little Valentine, but there are just a few stamps in here, so I'm gonna add in a paper pumpkin. This is a brand new paper pumpkin set, so you'll get this too. And I printed out from the website what it looks like. So this came from a paper pumpkin kit called Love Treats. So it's just I bought a lot of those kits, the Love Treat boxes, and it came with stamp sets, so that's why I have extra. So you have some extra. Oh, here, this video to read off this side. Be my Valentine. This is all Stampin' Up. Hugs and kisses, love is sweet, enjoy a treat. But then you're also getting these cute little ones. They're just little cling, okay? Tiny little Valentine one. It says, XO for you, I love you, be my Valentine. So together. And then I have another set of that I'll put with, let's see, I'll put with the next Valentine one. I have two of those Valentine sets. Thank you for following. I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate you following. All right, so this one, we're gonna leave this here because you get that. I'll include that with a couple of them different ones. This is called Filled with Love. And it's just, like lots of Valentine little hearts and stamps. February 14th. Okay. I'm going to put that together and start. The paper pumpkin kits are usually $26, but I don't have the kit itself. We sold the kit last week, so that's just an extra stamp set that would have come with that kit. And then we'll put one with this new old goodie one. Okay, so I have this oh goodie, and I'll also put this stamp set with that as well. XOXO, ho ho ho, num num, and enjoy. Okay, so this is brand new. Cling stamps. Labels have not been attached. Stampin' Up. Yeah, I have Big's dies. Oh, Big's dies are Sizzix. Got you. Thank you. Maybe that's where it came from, the search. Okay, Janet has figured out the mystery. The reason it says Sizzix is when you search for Sizzix. Okay, thank you, Lolly. Thank you for bidding. Okay, when you search for the Big's dies, those are like the real thick dies. They are made by Sizzix. Okay, now that makes sense why it came up. Okay, I might do some big styes later. Stick around. I got big styes by Sizzix. That makes sense. Because I was like, why did it say that I have that? I'm like, I don't have that listed anywhere, but now I know. Well, Janet is always keeps me straight. I did not even know that was listed like that. I didn't know I listed the brand, but that makes sense. All right, I just want to cut these other. I have these like bigger labels I'm trying to cut apart so that I can fit more on them. Okay, we're keeping this together. All right, what else? Can I still have one of those left? So we've already done that one. Let's see. I'm going to include that with something else. We're going to include that with, because I'm just going to give this away. I'm going to give this stamp set away with this one. So if you get that, you're also going to get my second one of these. It's called Vintage Labels. Okay, it's brand new. The two labels have been attached. The rest of the labels have been attached. It's not really new. Actually, just a couple have been used. Kind of new. Vintage Labels with the extra little paper pumpkin set, stamp set. And if not, we'll give it out with something else. I have little things to bundle together. Okay, we have up, up, and away. And you still get the Valentine stamp set. Okay, get up, up, and away. Little balloons already mounted onto their red rubber and already mounted. Okay, running that one. And then we're going to do a thanks a bunch, which is kind of like a sort of an Easter spring one. I don't have the big styes out right now because I wasn't planning on doing big styes today. So I don't have them out to show you. You'd have to and I'm not sure if I'm going to do them tonight. Just depends on the time, but I'm going to be here Friday afternoon. I will definitely have them Friday afternoon. Okay, these are almost all there. This is only one that's been used is the grass, and it says thanks a bunch. It's like when you're running an auction, it's very hard to go dig for other things in different parts of your craft room, So when somebody's running an auction, it's really hard to show everybody everything that they want to see. So right now, just so you know, in case you guys want to go, I am doing stamps. Okay, so if you don't want to watch stamps and bundles and then maybe designer series paper, then feel free to go. I'm not doing big styes right now. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks a bunch is running, and you're gonna get even this little one is gonna come with that again. A little extra bonus for you. Okay, we're gonna take this away. We'll maybe add that. We'll maybe add that back later. Let me see if it goes with something else. All right. We have So Very Grateful with fall coming up. These are beautiful wood mounted stamps by Stampin' Up. You're So Very Giving. That looks new. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they all look. I'm So Very Grateful. Okay, here's the only one that's been used. The thank you. The thank you's been used, and this floral has not, and this one has not. Okay, so very beautiful wooden stamps. Okay, thank you, Janet, for. I'll try to do them tonight, but we're just not doing them this moment. Like everybody wants everything right away, right at that moment. No, it's like I don't know anybody in any auction I've ever watched that's like just stops what they're doing and just goes and finds something else and changes category just because of everybody requesting, or you would never get anything auctioned off anytime. You would be just doing that the whole time, running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Okay, so that one is, if you want me to see that, if you want to do So Very Grateful again later, I think that would be awesome. Okay, let me see. I want to put this one together with that, since it says shell. I just have, here it is. Put this one together again. You remember putting the wood stamps together? Yes, they're beautiful, right? Though wood stamps are like a pain to put together, but they're really good quality. And I use them when I do my craft clubs. Okay, so this one is new. Let's see. Yep, new, unmounted. And there's a curly label punch that goes with this too. A curly label punch, if you have it. It's a great little punch. It goes with that set. Okay, and we already did, I think we did vintage labels already. We're going to do, after that, we'll do circle sayings. It's a photopolymer style. Okay, we're going to move that over here for now. Circle sayings is photopolymer. Okay, and I like when they did this to our stamp cases. Over the years, Stampin' Up! Has made so many improvements to their stamps. Photopolymer has become much more detailed. We now have printing on the back to put your stamps on when you're, so like if you're done using the stamp, you can just stick it to the case and then you know what's missing. That's what I do. So like it's very nice. Okay, that one's running right now. Running. Made for You is going to be next. We'll put that with the Valentine one. Yep, I have it too. Like, right, Rosemary's saying it's very versatile. So she already has it, maybe. All right. Okay, this is cling. This is called distinctive stamping when you have like a lot of the detail on the stamp. You can see like the shading is built into the stamp. Okay. Older style heartfelt blooms. These two have not been added, those two stickers. A couple of them have been used. Heartfelt blooms here. We can also keep, whoever gets the next stamp set will get, whoever gets the next one will get that one too. So we'll just put it together just so I remember to who to give it to, because I still have that to give away. And then we're going to do a floral one after that, which is another new one, another new style, another new, almost new, well, half new. Okay, so this is keeping that there. You're invited. Hi. Hello, you. Thank you. And little floral dahlias there. So let's see. 1, 2 have been mounted. Yes. These have not been mounted. So we will run that. Go for it. And then I have sort of like a sketch one that's new. Okay, so this one will be, boys will be boys. Okay, and it's just a nice, like, line drawings. You got your Legos, you got your yo-yo. Beautiful little robot there. Okay, all the cute little toys. Red rubber, not mounted, new. Okay, boys will be boys. Let's see what else I have in this bucket. Okay, the Crafty Cooks one. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, let's see. 5. And you already have that cling material. T for the Crafty Cooks. Got to get this to right. To make those stick, because that's the older style. So you already have that cling adhesive, as you go. Cling adhesive, it's called. All right, now we're gonna give you, unless you don't need it. Would you like, Michelle or the Crafty Cooks? Would you like this one to go with it, or do you already have this one? Because I can put this with something else. Okay, save that for someone else. I figured you already have it. Okay, thank you. All right. I don't know. I don't think I did reverse words yet. I only have a few left of this style, and I'm just going to do some buttons. Okay, this is new. Reverse words. Little cloud. And then you got the word inside the cloud. It looks like a watercolor wash. And I put that here. I put that under it, a little less of a glare. And unless you don't need it, we get that little Valentine's set as well. Okay, running. Let's see. That is going to be part of a bundle. Okay, I have another wooden style. And this is going to be Sky is the Limit. Now, this was also made back in Celebration. Since I've been a demonstrator, we also had it in a photopolymer, but now this are ready to go because they're already mounted onto the wood. Okay. So there you go. Let me see. Let's see the shape they're in. You got the biplane. Nice. Whoops. Got congratulations. A cloud, or two clouds, a little heart cloud trail. Okay. And we'll just see. The sky's the limit. Happy birthday. You send me soaring. Isn't that cute? All right, let's start. Yeah, I don't have any big dies out right now. Right now I'm doing stamps and then designer series paper, crafty deals. I don't have any dies out right now, but it is in the category, so I can do it later. Just not this second. Can't take them out. Can't show them right now. I'm going to probably have to take that off of my description because it's just in there as one of the categories that's like an ongoing category, because I usually have. Actually, last time when I sold the dies, I ended up like $10 and $9.21 in the hole because the die was so heavy. And then Whatnot made me a second label, and I had to do an extra box for someone. So I sold it for like a couple dollars, but I had to pay like 10 to ship it. So I'm trying not to do too many really heavy things in my sales anymore, unless I just do like fill a box sale, if that makes sense. Okay, we're going to do another kid one. Sky is the limit. The kid one is Little Friends. Okay, mostly. Okay, a few have been mounted. Another good coloring and sketch one. Just super cute. Little boy pulling a wagon. Little girl. The dog's unwrapping the present. Little girls with the flowers. It's just cute. Little Friends. So red rubber. Been used a little bit. And then I have another sort of floral one. We'll do after that. Okay, luckily the stickers have not been added to this one. So for the like I said, they're easier to stick to the block when the stickers have not been added with this style. Blooming with kindness. Red rubber. Lots of detail. Beautiful text. Okay, starting now. Then I'll do a couple little bundles with some. Okay, looks like Janet won that. Thank you, Janet. You love your florals. All right, cool. Well, you love your sentiments, don't you, more than your florals? You're all about having lots of sentiments. Thank you. Okay. right, I think I did the ones that were that. Oh no, I have a couple more Stampin' Up ones. Okay, we have this little tiny tags. These are tiny, tiny. So we'll put something else with this. Little tiny. Oh, by the way, Janet, did you want this? Before I do it, before I give it to the next person, because I'm gonna put a couple things together. Did you already have it? Thank you for your follow. Thank you for joining in. So this is part of a paper pumpkin kit. Okay, good. So you got it. All right. So that is an extra little giveaway. So that was number, I think that was number 5 that you had won. Let's go back and look. Nope, was number, it was number 6. All right, thank you. Okay, now we already did that one. I don't think I've done. I'm going to kind of keep things that'll go together here. Itty bitty. This will go. These two will go together nice. So you got itty bitty banners because they're little itty bitty sayings, right? We got happy birthday. Again, use the cling adhesive, but these are fine because they haven't been mounted yet. Got your stickers. They got a little stitching around them, little stitching on the detail. And then you got these little tiny ones, like really hard to read. But if you're doing tiny little party favors, super cute. Mr. and Mrs. Boo, Baby, Mary. So they're tiny. And this is an extra one that I found. I put in there with it, but I probably should take this out because it probably goes to something. It does go to something else. I shouldn't have really thrown it in there. Okay, later you'll probably find out what that goes to. So anyway, let's see. There's 17 of them. Let's make sure there's still 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so 17 of them and 6 of these, 6 little banners. So a cute little combination. And stick them around there. Lots of fun. Okay, and we're going to now try Beautifully Baroque. It's a wooden one, and we'll put it with something else with nature. Okay, it's let's see. It has some silver on it still. Just scrub that out, but it's in pretty good shape. And then we'll do Nature's Perfection. Nature's Perfection is new, unmounted. Okay, so these two go together. Running now. All right, I need to put these ones away and do. Oh, let's see what this one is. Maybe there's a couple more, and then I'm gonna put these over here. Let's see what this is. I'm gonna run this little birthday bakery, but I'm gonna see if I can have something else that can go with it. Made for you. Okay, thank you, especially for you, and happy birthday. These 3 little sentiments: red rubber and birthday bakery. If you are what you eat something cute. Okay, just cute little sayings. Okay, they're mounted. Yeah, these are already mounted. Some are used, some are not. Oh, that goes with the punch that I have. Then maybe I'll show you that punch soon. Okay. Going. And now let's see if I can get some card stuck. I'm just getting some cardstock out to try the punches, and oh, I still have the good feelings. Good feelings. This one is cling stamp. Okay, great stamp set. Use the heck out of these. I love these kind. Okay, starting now. And I'm just testing out some punches. Okay, look, it like went flying on the floor. All right, so I have, thank you so much. Okay, I have this rectangle postage stamp. We're going to do now bundles. And this bundle goes together. These are not the $6 starts. These are higher price. These are usually about like maybe, I think 40 something usually when at Stampin' Up. Whereas the other kind of bundles with the dies are usually like 50 something. But we will start at 20. Let's see. And it is going to be I'll show you the stamps. It's just a bundle. And I have to put it, it's definitely really heavy to ship. So we'll put it in another category. Okay, so you have your cling stamps with the these are the newer stamps, meaning they stick to the stamping block, right? We were talking about that earlier. They stick to the stamping block, they're cling. And then you have your punch. Okay. Posted for you. So what does that mean? It means that you have a punch to punch out all of these sentiments. We did feature this on my channel. You might remember these. Okay, fits 1, 2, 3. This punch for, I mean, you don't really need that inside a punch, but it'll fit 5 things really nicely. And the punch works really well. This is Stampin' Up cardstock called Melon Mambo. I just try it out, and then it collapses. Okay, so these are the newer style punches from Stampin' Up. Okay, starting that. And we just do 15 seconds again, because you either want it or you don't want it. It's an easy one if you don't have it and you're kind of in the market for it. That's a good one. Tracy, I thought you were working tonight. Are you shopping while you're working? That's funny. Thank you. Tracy got that one. That is number 1. I'm going to put this. The next one is like a flowers and swirls punch. Or flowers and leaves punch. Flowers and leaves punch. But hold on, I need to put the tag onto this one. Where is the tag? I mean, my scissors for my tag. They were sitting right here. But now we get a little Crafty has things falling down. Oh, that's what you're doing? You're sorting your embossing folder collection. Cool. I have a few embossing folders too that I can put up later. All right, so that was that. Whoops, another Crafty. All these stamps are about to fall down. Okay, the bundle. Back to the bundle. Let's put that over there. It's a photopolymer, and this piece here. Let's punch this out. It punches out with that. Okay, so show you this little punch. So you have this piece here. Oh no, it would be this one. This piece here. And then you can punch out the little flower. Isn't that pretty? And then you have a bigger flower for layering purposes. So you could do that, right? And then you can layer it up with some leaves in the back. So that's pretty cool. Oh, let me put the stamp back in there. photopolymer, and there's your leaf. Like there's your leaf that you can punch out with the punch. And put that right there. Whoops. And you got swirls. Sentimental swirls. At least that's the one I think goes with it. We're gonna hope it goes with it. If not, you're getting these two together. All right, running now. Miss Tracy is going to get a great deal and have a heavy box. Cool. Thank you. I have a lot of punches. I really do love punches. They're really nice. Okay, so for this one, it's a stamp punch bundle, and I have another little punch bundle to go with it, but I'm trying to find the little tiny punch that was just laying here. Here it is. It is so cute. Petite petals. So it's a petite petals punch, and it cuts out these flowers. Here, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Like that. Oh, so cute. I absolutely love this little punch. Love the little punch. And then you have this little wooden stamps. These are wooden stamps with the 6 flower styles. Okay, and then I have another part of this bundle. We'll do another something to go with it, which is a different kind of punch. Okay, so this is a punch that is like a whale tail tag punch. So and that's, I just put that there because of the glare. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, like that. You make a little tag. So that's good. And then you're going to get all of these other wooden stamps. Like so. Okay, so you get a ton of wooden stamps. But I mean, this whole, I don't know if it can all fit in the camera. You have a lot of stuff in this bundle. So you get this punch, a little, and then this punch, and then these stamps, and then these, and they're different. These are from a lot of different, I've been using these for a while. A lot of different sets. But they all go with this. And I think I just saw something earlier that went with it as well. Let's see if I can find that again. Throw that in there. Here. We're going to throw this in there too, because it looks like it goes with it as well. Birthday Bakery. Okay. So here's the back of those. You can see they're from 3 different sets. Maybe not even complete sets, but like you see, the red rubber was one set, the blue ones were another, the purple were another, and then maybe a couple I've got lost over the years. It's pretty heavy. I'm still hoping it fits in the, I might have to change to a flat rate box after this bundle. Let me see. I don't have any way to zoom out, but they're all going to be included in there. Okay, so let's run it. It's running now. 5 things in this bundle. Pretty good deal. Stamps and punches. It'd be way more than a pound is all I estimated it to be was a pound. It'd be way more than a pound, but we'll change you to a flat rate box if I have to. Thank you, the Crafty Cooks. All right, so where can I put this? I'm going to put it right on top of that one, which is the biggest item. Oh, I got 2 people with the name T. Okay, you are the winner of all these things. I got the Crafty Cooks, and I got Tracy too. I need to make some room. All right, let me change back to, I have other like punches, but they're not like part of a bundle. So I'm going to change back. I'm going to change to the lightweight stamp category. They're all on my table. I'm on the road to meeting 1,000 orders, and I want to get it done tonight before I do anything else big. I want to do, these are just going to be $2 starts, lightweight stamps, close to my heart, in need of a new home. And let's start with this one. Circle of Love. The Circle of Love. I know, I guess that would be, the song would be Circle of Life. You know what I mean? I sometimes break out in the song when I think of stuff. So that's what it looks like. Okay, it has that's a peacock, by the way, with a swirl. So these are close to my heart. Now that company's no longer with us. It's no longer around. The company has closed down. Okay, so we are going to start that at $2. Hopefully these get a good home. These $2 stamp sets. Okay, I'm going to start the next one. I'm just trying to make my little labels cut so I can write numbers on them. Something special. It's a birthday one. Okay, birthday cakes and birthday things. Or no, not a cake. That's a gift, actually, not a cake. Little swirls. Oh, I guess that could be a cake. Okay, birthday cake, birthday swirls. Okay, and then after that, we're going to do Home Sweet Home with some more of like giant sentiments. These are close to my heart stamps in the lightweight stamp category. Okay, we're going to do this one. It's called Home Sweet Home. And then it's like all these different sayings. Home is wherever I'm with you. Okay, just like stuff, real fun sayings like that. Okay, we're starting that one. Putting this one away. And then we're going to do another sort of birthday looking one. Oh, right. 1 minute to a giveaway. Okay, this is going to be For Always card making workshop. Okay, congrats. So happy for you. Celebrate, etc. Okay, let's go with the new one. We like to do giveaways every hour here. So let's see. I have this fun paper that's in the giveaway. It's called Marbled Elegance. So we're going to, it's just a little sample of it. And I'm going to go ahead and add that to the shop real quick. Giveaway. This is going to be for any followers, not just for buyers. We don't like that method. I did that last time. That was not very fun because it was too hard for people to enter. So we're going to say just for anybody that wants to join in. All right, we're going to say that's just a few ounces here. Okay, giveaway is running, and that is what you're getting. You're going to get, well, I'll show you after somebody wins it. How about that? I'll open this bag up because you're going to get brushed silver and gold foil and some paper, pretty paper. Okay, we get a winner for this one. Let's go back to this. And yes, we did. The Crafty Cooks got this one. Thank you. That was, oops, number one. All right, we have New Arrival. It's a baby stamp set. That was number one. I need to put a sticker on this before we move on. I get lost sometimes, lost in what I do. Trying to figure out where to put these then now that they're sold. I had a little suitcase there. Okay, I found a place to put them. All right, so anyway, this is a baby one. Oh, enter that giveaway, guys, right up there. 15 entries, 29 people watching. So it should say 29 and 29. That's what it should say. Okay. Look how cute that is. Congratulations on your new arrival. Could I be any cuter? Okay, baby. A borrowed bit of heaven. Okay, cute. So we're running that little baby one, and then we will do a cityscape, little buildings after that one. You already have a whole pack of that? What do you mean, the paper? Talking about the paper? Okay, cityscape. I'm running now. It's just called Cityscape Everyday Life, and it's running. Close to my heart. Trying to figure out where to put the ones I've already ran. Then we're going to do one after that with the buildings. We're going to do one with sentiments. Okay. Then we'll go back to the. Okay, so we have cityscapes. We had a bit on cityscapes. Hello, hello, Lolo, Lolo. I think it says Lolo. Thank you. I appreciate you. And that was your number 2 for this lightweight stamps. Okay, 2.5 minutes left on that giveaway. Join in, everybody, for a freebie. Okay, wait, I said I was going to do this one next. Okay, we're going to do this one next. It is, okay, wait, let me make sure you had number 2. Lolo. Lolo. Okay, cool. It looks like Janet unlocked bronze. Congratulations, Janet, for unlocking bronze in my store. That means that you need to go up to the store, Janet, click on the store, and add coupons to your wallet, which will be over there. All right, this is called Casual Expressions Occasions. Okay. Look at that nice detail. Close to my heart made really, really nice quality stamps for lots of occasions. So that's running. I'm going to start numbering my little papers because it's easier to number them when they're on a flat surface. All right, Sherry, back in the game. You've been gone for a while. You're back. Everybody who ordered from me on Friday night's auction, we did our midnight crafty deals. We did our Friday afternoon auction. All the packages went out. So you should have got your shipping notifications. Thank you, Shelly. And so now you're getting a new whole package of crafty goodness. All right, this one will do. All right, this one. It's a double because I don't know of any, there's no papers with it. So you're getting a double stamp set here. Okay, we're going to run it before the giveaway. Let me just start running it and I'll show it to you as I'm running it because I want to get it done before the giveaway. Okay, let's see. Follow your dreams. I'm going to run it. And then the back one has all these cute little things. And then this one has another cute little, has a snowman. There's snowman like you. So it has a lot of fun stuff. And it's a double pack, but I don't know the name of it because the packaging is gone. Who knows where half of this stuff comes from. Okay. Then we're going to do a smile. We'll do a smiles one. It's kind of like a little summer swirls. Okay, 10 seconds on the giveaway. A few of you are not entered yet. So click up there and join. All you got to do is follow me to join. Hey, you were in crafting rehab, fell off the wagon. That's so funny. I'm good at getting people off the wagon to get back at. Oh my goodness. Okay, who was that? Okay, let's see. Giveaway. Yay. Lucky you, Sunshine Lane Crafts. Who I didn't even know you were here and you just won. Okay, there's Kathy, Backyard Stamper. There's my friends. Amy's usually my moderator. I didn't even know she snuck in on me. Congratulations. Okay, let's show you guys what Sunshine Lane Crafts won. But first, we need to write what the Crafty Cooks won. Because you won this one, Crafty Cooks. You got this double set, which was good, and you got a good deal on that. And I lost my pencil. Okay, so you got that. I should really be putting TH for the Crafty Cooks so I don't mix you up with Tracy, who's also the letter T and bidding. All right, now this is what Amy just won. Okay, so she got a little sampler of this marbled elegant Stampin' Up paper with the little hearts on the back. Got a lot of Valentine theme going on today. It's foil paper, and I pulled out some stuff that I used to have in my kits and such. Okay, and some more foil and some more foil. And then there's a little piece of paper to keep it straight. And then she got this brushed silver and gold specialty paper. See how cool that is? That's by Stampin' Up. All right, it's telling me to plug in. So I shall plug in. It just means I need power. Hopefully you can still hear me when I plug in. All right, which paper should we put at the front? That one looks cute. Okay, so I say Amy, but her name is Sunshine Lane Crafts. So be sure to follow her too, because she is also a seller here. Sells a lot of Anna Griffin stuff and things like that. So she has a lot of different brands. Giveaway number 1 went to Sunshine Lane Crafts. Okay, we're running flowers next. So thank you. This is close to my heart. It's just called Smiles. It's running. Okay, thank you. We'll put that over there. And then we shall run some little chairs. Okay, so those are smiles and swirls and things like that. Okay, LOLO, LOLO. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to phonetically say that, but thank you. This is Pun Fun Occasions. It has like, just because you rock, pucker up, you're sweet. Happy belated birthday, and let's hang out. Okay, it's running. Meantime, I'm going to write, that was your letter E for number 5. Now she's probably already unlocked free shipping, so that's good. Or like really, like, low price shipping. Once you get a few things, the shipping becomes really economical. Okay, thank you for your bid. You got that one too. All right, we're gonna keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. We got a little of everything. It's called A Little Everything. These got some giant sentiments in here. We have a thanks to celebrate. A happy birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Mother's Day. Oh my, all kinds of stuff. And the name of it is A Little Everything. It's running. And that is number 7. Oh, we got a little bidding war. Love it. On our stamps. Okay, so that is number 7. Thank you, Sherry. She's out of Crafty rehab. Sometimes my friends are like, there's a great sale going on. And I'm like, I can't do it. I'm not even going on Whatnot. If I go on Whatnot, I'm in trouble. So thank you. This is a border one. But I am also a buyer. I don't just sell. I always like to support other crafters as well. One Way Borders Flare. Looks like it's brand new. Okay. Pretty cool. Close to my heart stamp. Go for it. Glad you're saying hi to each other as you come in. That was number 7. Right. This is number 8. So this is number 8. And then we have, I'm writing the numbers ahead of time. Okay. And that was the Crafty Cooks. Thank you. Yay. And you've unlocked bronze. So you get to go up to the little place up there where you see that little thing for the store rewards program. And then you can go and get your coupons, add them to your wallet, and you can use them right away. You can use them tonight. Coupons for different items. Okay, so let's see. We have in the month of July. It's a summer one. Maybe you're doing scrapbooking from the summer. Flip flops. Fun in the sun. Independence Day, Canada Day. Well, that's kind of fun. Okay, running. And then after that, we got an alphabet one coming up right after that. I always like to tell you what's coming up next in case you're kind of slacking off or across the room and you're like, I'm not around. Yeah, so bookmark each other's shows. That's great. Hello, Lolly. Thank you. Make some friends. If you guys are commenting and talking to each other, then what you do is you can click on each other's names and you can then follow each other. Then you'll then it lets other people know when they're in the same show. And I appreciate all you guys coming on tonight to help me get to my 1,000. I'm getting close. I think I'm like 10 more away. I'm gonna stay on for until the end of the hour, but I'm just saying I'm getting really close. Okay, let's keep going. This was the alphabet one. You have an uppercase, really fun uppercase alphabet, and then you got a really fun lowercase alphabet with some punctuation. And it is called Circus Alphabet. It was a stamp of the month when back in the day. Put it like that. I'll keep that insert in there because it gives you inspiration. So you can see it like that. Piece of plastic coming off the side. Okay, there you go. It's running. And then we have an occasion one again. We'll do that next. Occasions. Tracy fell asleep. Is that what you're saying, Amy? All right, let's see. I can't believe nobody got that one. That is shocking to me. That is such a cool set. But it'll be in my Friday sale. If you didn't get it, get to bid on it today, it'll be in the Friday sale. Or like at the end of the night, I can run stuff. This is going to be a little something for you. Thanks very much. Okay, all this cool stuff. Friendship and sentiments for a friend. Occasions, it's called. Let's go. Oh, she stayed awake too late, you're saying? On what? The whatnot? She was staying awake too late, or she was just staying awake too late in general? Okay, for a friend occasion is getting bids. You've got a friend, another friend one coming up. Okay, you got that one. Hello. Hello. Low. Hello, low. Thank you. You got it. And you probably are unlocking. Oh, you've had to have unlocked your free shipping by now, right? Okay, embossing photos. I have some, Tracy, that are not Stampin' Up! That I'll probably put in my crafty deals at the end, that I do. Okay, this is Merci beaucoup. You're the apple of my eye. You're the best. You got a friend in me. I love you to the moon and back. Oh my goodness, how cute. So it's called You Got a Friend. You've got a friend. Okay, it's running. Number 11. And then we have this really cool one coming up, like this borders, like this one here with the. Let's mute that one over here. All right, let's take it out of its package. It is called Geometric Backgrounds Flare. Okay, Geometric Backgrounds Flare. Okay, we're going to start that one. Interesting looking stamp set. Okay, thank you. Hello, who just unlocked bronze. Congratulations. So go ahead and put those coupons in there so you can use them for future. Cool. All right, what can we add to this? Let's say I'm just gonna put these two together because this one's a small fall one. We'll just run it together, see if anybody wants that. We're gonna go. Has like a fall. Let's see. Quick cards, bountiful season, seasons in nature. So it says, may the bounty of the season fill your heart and your home. And then you got this little birthday one that we did earlier, something special. Okay, so together. Okay, Eloisa. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eloisa. I mean, for telling us your name. So not for the for you, and for now I could say Eloisa when I see that when I keep on trying to pronounce the Lo. Cool. We have some fun stuff in that batch. I'm now going to try to put those somewhere up here. I'm just seeing what I could like if I could run a couple big dies because like it's like I don't know how many people are keep asking about. I got circles and scallops. Let me see what else I can grab. All right, that's going to be next, but can't really see it. And I'm not about to take my machine out, but hopefully. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hold it like that. So you see, I don't have the packaging. Scallop circle, scallop circle. And I do start these at $3. I just hope I don't get over £5. I'm only going to do a couple of them because if somebody gets over £5, I end up paying the whole second $10 myself. So when I do something really nice, but giving something away for like $1 or $3 or something, then end up paying $10 extra in shipping. So it's kind of like no good deed goes unpunished, as they say, as the saying. So we're not going to do too many heavy things. Okay, after that one, I'm going to do a Tim Holtz car. And it is called an old, let's see, old jalopy. Okay, so you can kind of see it's like an old car. Okay, hopefully you can see that. All right, so first let's do this one. Scallop circle. Okay, I'm going to put it like that. All right. Big dies, different weight, starting at $3. Scallop circle is running now. Circles scalloped. You get 2 circles for 2 circles number 2 for $3. Okay, they must have left the people wanted big dies or not want scallop circles. Okay, this is a little Tim Holtz, like I said, Tim Holtz old jalopy and nice car. I did this with the craft club and the kids loved making these cars. They had a lot of fun. And what's nice is like when you do use these for kids, they can actually do this die cutting with this and not get it's not dangerous. It doesn't get they don't get hurt. Okay, I don't have the original packaging for these guys. I have another Tim Holtz after that. Okay. She's Crafty won that one. Thank you. I was wondering where you've been because I thought I saw you come in earlier, and usually you're always at the sales. So you got Big Die number 1. She's Crafty. Okay, this one is a dress for my mom. My mom is a seamstress. In fact, I'll do her little bags next. We could do a couple of her little bags. But she's a seamstress, so I always like have got a little spool of thread, and this is good for like putting. And when you cut out things, and then you wrap little twine around it, and then you got your little dress form, and you got your circle. It's also Tim Holtz. I just don't use them. I mean, I love it. I meant to wrap little twine around it, but I just never used it. I end up doing them with my scan and cut, making shapes. Okay, so it's running. Not doing bundles anymore. I already did my bundles. I don't think I haven't. I just did my bundles earlier. Well, I did stamp and punch bundles. Not saying I have a. Yeah. Okay, Jen got that one. Thank you, Jen. Okay, remember there's no packaging for these, but we will. I mean, I would package it nicely, but I don't have the original papers that came with these, or the little plastic things, because those little cases always gave me like paper cuts. So I usually got rid of the plastic cases. I'm just checking if I have any sort of, okay, I have a Halloween one. I do have the cases. This is the one I'm talking about. They used to give me paper cuts. Like these kind of boxes when I saved them and I used to reach in and out of the drawers. I used to get cut on the sides of these plastic cases. All right, so this is a fun one for Halloween. That's what I was saying. I don't have the packaging for these, but this one I did have the packaging for. So it's a mummy coming out of a coffin. I mean, how cute is that? Okay, running that. Big's die going now. Okay, she's crafty. Got another big die. She got the mummy. Thank you. So fun. Okay, that's enough big dies for now. Like I said, I have a problem with my, I did my scallop and everything, my circle, and I probably have some more Christmas ones I'll do later, but I have a problem with how much these make my boxes go overweight. So we're just gonna stick with the lightweight things for now. I'm gonna do bags, but I will have these in every. I will have a few of these dies in every show because I probably have like 100 altogether. These were just literally just reached in my cabinet and grabbed these out. You just got the first things that came. These just kind of fell out of the cabinet. I have a whole cabinet full of these in different sizes, including the longer ones. So we did the Tim Holtz and we did the Sizzix. Okay. I have some with like gears. I have some with like stockings, stuff like that. Okay. No, we're still doing other stuff, just not those. All right, cool. All right. I have other like lighter weight dies and stuff like that I can put in the Crafty surprises. Or maybe stick around at the end. We might do something else. You never know. You never know what'll happen if you stick around to the end. Okay, we are going to grab a few little bags. See, some of the dies I have are like twice as long. They're like this. They're like this long, and I haven't weighed them yet. They're like double the size, and you need like that extended cutting plate. So I have to weigh those and probably put them in the category of their own. Okay, so my mom made these little bags. We're gonna do a few of them. I just have a few Christmas style, doggies, and think hearts and stuff. So these are just little bags. Somebody asked me the size. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go up 8 inches high by 7 inches wide. Okay, so that they'll be around that size. And they're made, their length. My mom's 93 years old. She sews. She made bags for my upcoming scan and cut retreat. Super fun, and they're all lined, and they're made with fabric from Joann's. Probably before we all got this at Joann's before they closed. Miss Ann's not doing so good right now. Yeah, I don't have your shipping. She's crafty. Can you freeze help me later figure out how to do that? Because what I did is I said people only have to pay up to $9.21. Okay, so here's what happened to me the other day, and it happened twice. I have it set on you guys to like. I would love to know how to fix this. If anybody can tell me. There was 3 options. It said free ship. It said the 3 options were buyer pays shipping, that you pay all the shipping. That was one option, and then there was the other one that was free shipping, where I pay all the shipping. And then I set this one. I wrote 921 max. Okay, so like say I'm just gonna use my friend Tracy as an example. This isn't exactly like this didn't happen with her, but it happened with like a few people. Okay. So Tracy was like 5 pound, 5.5 pounds. I'm just gonna say as an example. Okay. So she paid 921 and it made me two labels and I had and then it made me pay. Okay, she paid 921 and then whatnot charged me. I paid 921 because whenever I paid 921 and it won't give me the money back. It's telling me that they won't give me the money back, even though I put everything in a flat rate box and I gave it all to Tracy. This is an example. It wasn't Tracy, it happened to other people. I put everything in a flat rate box and I didn't need two labels and everything fit together in one box. And I still had to pay 921 and I only made like $1. I mean, I literally sold an item for like $2. They used $1 coupon. I made $1, which means like if somebody pays $1 and then they take 30 cents and then they take a fee, I made like 50 cents and I paid $9.21. So I'm negative. I owe them money for selling an item for $1. So you see what I'm saying? Like that's like, and I even put it on a flat rate box and saved them money. So I was like, okay, maybe that's why I'm not selling too many heavy things anymore, right? Like I'm not selling. If I sell a bunch of these and it goes over 5 pounds, I owe them money. You guys get the items for really cheap. Like these are practically free. These cost $25, some of them. And I'm like literally giving them away to give them a good home. But I get punished and I have to pay the extra shipping to give these to you guys. Like literally give these to you. I make 58 cents or something, and then I have to give them away because they have to pay the shipping. So if I could figure that out, that'd be great. So anyway, just the only little problem I have with Whatnot. I mean, I love Whatnot. Yeah, I know it shouldn't do that, right? But it did it, and they won't help me when I wrote to the tech support. They don't speak English very well, and they don't understand. And no matter what I try to explain to them, I'm like, please give me a real human. It's like I'm talking to a bot, and it doesn't really help. Okay, I'm done my rant. It is not your fault, you guys. I'm trying to give my items a good home for really cheap prices, but it doesn't. I get punished by paying extra shipping because they're heavy. All right. So anyway, we're gonna do these little things for $10. And I only have a few of them, and I'll show them to you before I start. Okay, so this one's the doggy one, and it's running. And then I have a like Christmas. We'll do a Christmas one with some vintage little trees, and then we'll do a little ladybug one. Okay, with some little ladybugs, and then I have some moss, and then I'll do a second Christmas. Okay, good. Thank you, the Crafty Cooks. Michelle, thank you. I'm gonna put TH so I don't mix you up with Tracy. So it's one of the reasons like I stopped just because of the way they do things at the auction whatnot. I tried to stop doing my like dollar items and I kind of started doing like the $2 items because of like the way that they charge so many fees and things. But I really do love this platform. I love social selling. I love live selling. I just wish there was a way to like do like flat rate shipping. But then if I do that, then if you only buy one stamp set, you'd end up paying 921 shipping, and I don't want to do that either. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to do this Christmas one. All right, so it's little handles. I like how it even has like leopard in the trees. This is like a modern Christmas trees. And then on the back, you got some more Christmas trees. See, that's not stain. That's part of the fabric. That kind of vintage look with the red lining, little handles. Okay, we're running that. And then we have a little ladybug coming up after that. We'll do a little ladybug, little mini fabric tip, and then we'll do a moth. And then I do a little scrappy one. I just have like 5 of these to show you. My mom will be so happy that she sold some. Hello, Peggy. Where have you been? Thank you. Nice to see you. Okay, Peggy. You got tote number 2. These are lightweight shipping. Okay, thank you. We're going to do ladybug. They're just kind of going in all the different directions. Sideways, some of them sideways. Okay, little ladybugs and hearts. maybe good for a little girl. After that, I have a little pink one with moss on it, which I kind of thought were butterflies at first, but they're moss. Cute little, they make great little gift bags to put things in. Okay, thank you, Peggy. Oh, I wrote 2. That was number 3. This doesn't even stick to the fabric usually, but we're going to put it over there. And we're going to do this one. Okay, it has pink lining. Again, handles on the side. She does beautiful work, and she also does aprons. We can do like maybe later, or if not today, Friday. Okay, running. Pink one. And then I have like a really cool, scrappy looking one. Cool. It's funny because, like, thank you, Peggy. Sometimes, like, I sell all my mom's totes, and then sometimes I didn't sell any of my mom's totes. It's like everything happens differently. So I appreciate today that you guys are really liking the totes. Okay, thank you for offering to help with the auction and the shipping, and I appreciate it. And I'm going to take you up on the offer, and I'm going to write you back and forth, and I'm going to figure this out because, like I said, the Whatnot tech support. I mean, I hate to say useless, but every time I write to them, they've been like, I get like a robot, and it's been kind of useless. But so I would love to get help from other sellers because I'm new here. I just started in August. All right, this one's really scrappy. You get the little mouse, musical notes. I mean, I like how she just took all the scraps and just did this like triangle and like different fabric for the handles. I just like how scrappy it is. It's just kind of fun, and it has like eyelet on the back. It's just, I guess we call this like a kind of vintage looking one. Okay, and then all right, we got a bidder. Okay, that was Eloise, right? Eloise? Because I've been trying to say your name wrong. Did I get it right this time? E. Thank you. All right, we have a little, let's see. We have fish. I'm just making sure the fish are not upside down. Well, it doesn't really matter because some are and some aren't. It looks like they're going both ways. Okay, so cute little fish. And I mean, kind of looks biblical in a way, right? We're going to do that one next. And then we're going to do a little Christmas one after that. We got a little Christmas pattern. And then we have another one of those sort of vintage one with the trees. And then we're done that little section. Okay. I know, love seeing, she said, love seeing my mom's bags. But keeping all mine. Okay, this one is little candy canes and holly. Again, it's just really scrappy. This is a much shorter than the other one. Even the lining is different. This reminds me of like grandma's quilt because it's made of like all the different, she just took like all kinds of fabrics and put them together. Okay, that's running. I mean, she is a grandma. She's a great grandma, actually, not just a grandma. And then last one I'm going to run is one more of those, like the I ran earlier with the Christmas. Okay, we're going to do this one again, and it's different than the first. I mean, it's the same, but that one's already sold. So we're just going to have one more of the one that we already sold. It has long handles, modern looking Christmas trees, some with the little leopard pattern inside. Kind of fun. And that is bag number 6. I'm going to put these over here. All right, looks like the Crafty Cooks won that one. Thank you. And what if you were the same one that got the one earlier? Nope, that was Peggy. So cool. So you got a different one than the one you got earlier. You got What did you get? I know you got one. Oh, it was the doggies. So you got the doggies in this one. Cool. Now, those of you guys that are in my card club, every 6 months you get a swag bag. So I sent out a swag bag today with like one of my mom's bags. So they get like extra things filled, filled in there. So that's like every 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, they get a swag bag. My mom makes it. All right. So let's see. The Crafty Cooks. That's you. Do you want to see? We have like $2 deals, like they're called, my little $2 items. Or would you like to see designer series paper? Or like, let's say random crafty goodness. Let me see what the category is called. So it's, in other words, it's either called, we have Crafty Chaos, which is the $2 deal. So we have Crafty Chaos and we have, or designer series paper. It's up to you. Okay. We're letting the Crafty Cooks decide, but I do have Christmas. I might have some Christmas paper. I'm not sure. It's mostly, okay, DSP. Okay. It's mostly like, I think I pulled out the Halloween. Might have a little bit of fall. But I do have some Stampin' Up! Paper and some other kinds of paper. I might have some Christmas. Yes. All right. So we're gonna take out. I'm gonna start with some. This is our true vintage paper here. Meaning this is Stampin' Up! Vintage Halloween. Vintage meaning retired, way retired. You know it's really old paper and really old retired paper when you see this other kind of packaging on it. Designer series paper called Frightful Sight. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like and then run it. So these papers are, when you buy Stampin' Up! Paper now, I gotta take these and put these on the floor because I don't want to stub my toe on these heavy punches. All right, when you buy designer series paper now, the retail cost is, we sell paper now for $12.50, or we sell it for $16.50. It's specialty paper. So this paper you can't get it anymore, and it's a good deal for $8. Is what my biz start at $8. And when I don't have a full package, I always add to it and make it either, you always get at least 12 sheets, maybe more. Okay, that's the other side of it. You got spiders and then you got dots. You got this sort of like, looks like the Cajun craze color that's still around, and spider webs and bats. Okay. And then you got little eyeballs. It looks like little eyeballs. And then some pumpkins. And some ghost. Oh my gosh. Both sides of this one are awesome. The pumpkins and the ghost. Love it. And then you got cats. Can you see the cats? I had already taken this out of the package, so that's why. This other side is great for scrapbooking. There's little spiders along the paper. And some more ghost. That looks like a Pac-Man game. And some more dots. Okay, so those are the 12 sheets. If you miss out on this, I have a partial pack next. So this is a whole pack though. Now this little pack, the only disclaimer is one side has a little crease. I noticed it's not much. Here. See, it's a little bent in the corner. Just a little bit. Just so you know. See, it goes like that. A little bit bent. It's only on the first few sheets and then it stops bending. So just so you know, but it's still pretty good. And let's see, finding the category. I'm missing a lot of your comments, but luckily you guys let me know when I miss something. You tell me like 10 more times, or Janet pretty much sends me a note later. Hey, here are all the comments you missed, and I follow up with you on the. Anyway, I'm starting the auction. I follow up with you on the messenger section. I guess it was called the messenger section. All right, we're starting it. 15 seconds again, and it's called Frightful Sight. And it's like getting the genie back in the bottle. We shall see. I have a couple other kind of vintage Halloween papers. And we might do a little Christmas if I can find. I think I did take out some. These are papers never before in my auction. I pulled them out just for this special occasion because I thought we better get them to a nice home before Halloween. Okay, cool. The Crafty Cooks got that. No wonder you wanted to see paper. You are in it to win it. Okay, so this next one, so that was one. And now we're going to do one with like maybe I only have 7 sheets of it, but it'll come with something else. So we'll do. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that was a full pack. And then this is a partial pack. And it has 7 full sheets. And then the scraps, I'm not counting the scraps. And I'm going to put something else with it. Okay. So you get here, I'm just showing you the sheets because they're not like, I don't think it's every sheet. You get like 2 sheets of the pumpkin, one of the cat. Okay. One of the cat, 2 of the pumpkin. So like one of the sheets that you saw in the other pack are not in this pack. But then you get a couple little scraps. So there's a cat. I started to use it for my little crafty stuff. All right. Let's see what I can put with it. Okay. Someone asked for Christmas. So you're going to get a Christmas. So you get 7 sheets of Christmas. That was the only pack of Christmas. I don't think I took out Christmas today. I will later though. I will probably have some Friday. But here's some heartwarming hugs. It's just your traditional Christmas colors. It's just some, red and greens and stuff like that. Nothing exciting. Heartwarming hugs is like, it's just great for, like, here's what I used. Like here you can see I used it on the ScanNCut to make some stocking shapes. Right? It's just, I don't think these are exciting patterns, but they are good for Christmas scrapbooking and crafting. Okay, I'm just putting that in there so you can see it in the picture, and it's running. Yes, great for nugget holders. That's what Amy said. She's talking about nugget holders like these things that I make a lot of. These Hershey nugget holders. This kind of paper is great for that. And I made some Halloween ones recently on my channel. So she's talking about the bid still going. Wow, we got a little bidding more on the paper. This is what she's talking about. These are great for nugget holders, all those kinds of paper. Okay, Crafty Cooks one again. You really are in it to win it, that Halloween paper. So you can make more of these things that we've been making with the current paper. This is what we currently sell. And I have been using a lot. And this is last year's paper. So I've been working with last year's paper, Halloween spells. This was paper. And this is not even the year before. This is many years ago. That one. Cool. So thank you, Crafty Cooks. That was number 2. Okay. I just need to get my scissors. I really should have got the shorter labels. My labels are so big I have to cut them. Okay, these two go together. We go together. All right. I'm just going to do a little bit of Anna Griffin before I get back into some Stampin' Up. Okay, because I'm doing Halloween. Okay, you're going to get this entire stack, you guys. This is a really good deal. Now, I'm not sure if these 2 things are Anna Griffin, but the other ones say that they are. So let's put it like that. Wow, that's not really going to show. Here, let's put it like that. Okay, first of all, I'll show you this paper. It says, okay, that one looks like it could be, that one might not even be a Halloween pattern. Okay, but isn't that cool looking? So you got the bats. Okay, and then you got another piece of this paper that's like, see how it says Anna Griffin on it? And it's, okay, I'm trying to think. Chamber door. Let's see. I'm trying to see what holidays would be. Raven, Nevermore, Prophet, Chamber door, perched up on the, huh. I don't know what holiday that would be, but you're getting that paper. Okay, and then you're getting this spider web. Okay, let's see what else. This is what I thought. That's why I pulled it out, because it was like Halloween. So you get a couple sheets of this one. These are like a cardstock quality, or not cardstock, just like scrapbook quality. And then you get the they're single-sided. Oh, these are cool. Just kind of grunge paper. Okay, so it wasn't all Halloween. I thought I was pulling out Halloween. These are just, like I said, they're anagram. Oh, here's some Halloween. So let's see. I can't really tell what that is, just sort of vintage looking. They're so cute, the pumpkins. I'm just not using it. I think that I've had it for years and it's time to go to a good home. Okay. And then these pieces. Let's put these at the top. Let's put those at the top. And so you know what you're getting. Halloween. Some bats here. Okay. It's running. All of that pile. And then I think that's all my Halloween. Okay, I'm fine to put container to put that in. Okay, she's crafty, likes the Halloween paper. Thank you. I'm putting it in like a nice pocket for you, so it's protected. Okay, I'll probably put something on the top too, so it. So thank you, she's crafty. Now I'm back to Stampin' Up. So I think I'm done my Halloween. I might have some more actually Halloween, but we'll get to it. It's in my pile. It'll be Stampin' Up. That's my only Anna Griffin of the Halloween kind. But I think I might have some Anna Christmas maybe if I pulled it out. All right, we'll see. We'll see. We don't know what's all in my pile. This is called Eastern Elegance. I'm gonna take this and turn that sideways. I have this nice. There's like a big shadow up there on my little bucket of crafty goodness. Okay, Eastern Elegance. It retired, way retired. Again, like old retired. Like the colors probably, maybe many of the colors are retired, but it's cool patterns. So this is back to Stampin' Up, and I even put the product number so you can look it up. Okay, so this is the other side of that. So Eastern Elegance. Okay, and then we have this piece, and then that's the other side of that. I'm gonna put them back in the pile. Okay, we have this piece, and flip it around. Okay, this geometric patterns and oh, the nice lace. We just saw that piece. What didn't? Oh no, different pattern. Different pattern. And the other side. Okay. Whew, looks like wallpaper. Okay, and one more. All right, so that's the whole pile. I'm gonna run it, and you even get the backing. Eastern Elegance. See, old style. It's in this thing. I got a lot of these old style papers. Okay, running. I know it is pretty, right? It's just like the color, when you have older paper, the colors are going to not be compatible with a lot of the cardstock I have. But if you don't mind and you're doing like journaling, junk journaling and stuff, not worried as much about that, right? Cute. She's Crafty won that one. Thank you. That was number 4. She's Crafty. Yeah, don't you love it too? Old retired stuff too. I feel the same way, Michelle. I just wish I could use all the paper I have. I keep getting it though. I even though I keep selling it, I keep buying more. Tell you what. Dandy Designs. This is a nice summer or just nice spring, summer fun patterns. This was from a bigger bulk package. Okay, so you get 24 different patterns because you're going to get 12 sheets, but each one has, they're not going to get 2 of each sheet, just one pattern, one of each sheet. So that's Mango Melody, a color that I used to love. Well, I still love a color that's not around anymore. Okay. Got a little peach and some dots and some stripes. So some of these colors I recognize are still around. Like that's a fresh freesia. Looks like Calypso Coral here. But then some of them, like the Mango Melody, is retired color. And that might be a Coastal Cabana. But see, the fresh freesia is a color that used to be retired and then it came back. And I can recognize the petal pink, which is a current color. Anyway, so that one's that Dandy Designs. Okay, Stampin' Up, running now. Let's get it back into the container. Okay, let's get the next one. I know you guys want some more Halloween. Okay, this was some specialty paper. I'll put something else with it. It's called Halloween Night specialty paper. Pulled it out for this occasion. Still get all the little scraps too. I'm not counting them. Okay, it's called specialty paper because this is Stampin' Up as well. It had some foiling on some of the paper, I believe. Okay, there's the I love this pumpkin sheet. Super cute. Oh yeah, the foiling's coming up. Yeah. Haunted houses. Some brick. That's a really nice piece. That reminds me a lot of the current one we have. Here we go. Cool. Okay, so you get a single side of the foiled spider web paper. Okay, 2 sheets of that, and then you get a single side of the. This is single sided with the silver and black. So those are the specialty pieces of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I miscounted. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I miscounted that one. I don't know how I got that so wrong when I made my labels, but that's okay. You get more than I said. It's better than getting less. 4. And then there's more. I mean, I'll put some more paper in here. So we'll put a little bit of gold, something or other distressed gold. Okay, that's a specialty paper, distressed gold. Some scraps and some extra scraps of distressed gold that are not full sheets. So let's say it's equivalent of like 2 sheets of that. All right, and then we have something. I'm just going to give you whatever's in this package here, which is just scraps of Halloween paper, which is probably just different brands and different things. So, oh, by the way, I love using these folders. They're from Hobby Lobby. These folders that I put things in, the little pockets with the little string, because it helps keep all the paper handy and tidy. Okay, so you're just going to get all these Halloween scraps. Happy Halloween. That's some scrapbooking paper. And here's something from another brand. Some little skull and crossbones. Here it is. It says autumn collection. I don't know. Made in Sweden. So I got it overseas probably when I was over there. It says made in Sweden. Fun. That's cool because you won't find that around. And then this is just some thin Halloween paper. Oop, another piece. So distressed gold. Some of that is really 9 sheets of that. Some of this little piece and little scraps. Okay, let's try to get that back in there while you here. I'll put it like that while it runs so you can see that it's Halloween paper. So I know what it is later when I try to put it into a package. Because I think someone will bid on that one. I'm just guessing they will because it's very fun. Making some Halloween treats this season. I know I love Halloween. Sometimes I find it and I'm like, oh, I didn't get to use up all that paper. Poor neglected Halloween paper. Okay, we're going to put all of this in a... Okay, who got it? Crafty Cooks, thank you. All right, so you are getting this inside. I'm going to try to get it all in here. This one. First, I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so then I want to put this back in the bag because it has the cardboard in it. Whoops, sliding around. It's going to take me a minute to get this straightened out for a second because I don't want to mess you up here. I'll be glad I did it though because, okay, so we're going to put that in the front so we know exactly what it is. I'm going to put it like that. There was really 9, but then there was the other stuff. Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to know what it is when you count it. And we counted it together on the screen. Halloween paper galore. You got to think all the Halloween, you're at least half the Halloween paper. Did you get both of those other stacks? I think you did. You got all the Halloween paper. Look, there's even more back there. Okay, so so she wants directions to bid. Can somebody help her? Did anybody help her bid? So, did you put your payment information in? That's the first thing. Maybe some people can help you. I'm more of like a seller than a shopper, so I can't see what you're seeing right now. But I know you got to go over here to your wallet. There's like go over here to mine says my store. Yours is going to say wallet. Click on the wallet, and then it's going to ask you for a payment method, I would think. And then after that, you can just slide to bid. So you would just say bid down there. Believe me, I've accidentally bid. My husband and I accidentally outbid each other on the same item we were both trying to get. It was like we've messed up so much on this platform, and we did not know what we were doing at all. Okay, so let's see. I got this. I got some ombre paper. Oh, so ombre. This is now 6x6 paper. Oops. Here we go. So this is one side of it, and then the other side is like that. So the ombre effect, right? Blackberry Bliss. Okay, and that's the other side. Blushing Bride, and then Bermuda Bay. Okay, so I was 12. I'm just trying to count, make sure there's enough. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's 24. Okay, like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right, I think that was 48, you guys. It looks like a full pack, okay? But one can never tell. And we're running it. It's called Oso Ombre from Stampin' Up. Just gonna kind of put it all back in its package. Just fun colors. Some are retired colors, like Blushing Bride's a retired color. But Blackberry Bliss is a current color, but just the pattern's not current. And Blushing Bride is Granny Apple Green, it looks like. Okay, Peggy got this really cool package. Thank you, Peggy. Whoops. Okay, you know what I did is I put a sticker on this bag, so now the bag is really tight. Because I didn't want the bag to keep like splitting on the edges, so I put it sticker. Okay, I have some more 6. You guys like the 6x6? It looks like we're gonna try 6x6 again with it. The next one's not gonna have 48 because it's like a color family paper. It's a Regal's paper, so it doesn't have. That's shaded spruce, by the way, but there's lots of colors in it. This one has 48 because it was a regular pack of paper, but the other one, this one I think is gonna have 40. But I'll show it to you. It's full. Should be full. So that was Peggy, and that was number 6. Thank you, Peggy. Okay, Janet's telling me it's time to give away, and that means it's time to almost wrap up. We got to do some of our crafty deals at the end here. Okay, so let's do. Okay, giveaway. I had another one of those papers, you guys. Okay, I have another one of these, but we're going to sweeten the pot, and you're also going to get some extra little embellishments, rhinestone basic jewels and opal rounds. This is just from one of my kits with some die cut shapes and some little ribbons. Okay, so just extra crafty goodness, and you're still going to get this. Okay, so running the giveaway. join in, and thank you for this reminder. Okay, so we'll just show you at the end. Okay, whoever wins it. Okay, put that over there for now. Okay, back to the paper. Shaded spruce. So the colors might not be retired, right? Real red, but the patterns are retired. Okay, pretty peacock. Oops. Okay. Looks like old olive. Cajun craze. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, gorgeous grape. Garden green. So that's why there's 40, because there's like 10 colors. Crushed curry. This looks like an old color Mary Merlot, and this looks like Pacific Point. Some retired colors. All right, so that's running. That's called the Regals. The Regals collection. So the patterns are retired, but not all the colors in this paper are retired. So just a cool collection, especially Christmas time. You can use that one right there. This one. And the reds and the greens, all that. Hey, Figgy, long time no see. I just sent you a package a couple days ago. Or was it already yesterday? It's only Tuesday, so it must have been yesterday. Thank you, Figgy. You got number 7. Okay, enter that giveaway. It is fun. It is really nice paper. Okay, Figgy, should I open this or not open it to show you? Or should we bid without it opening it? Do you want to see what the inside is? I'm just letting you vote since you're the last bidder. It is called the 2020 to 2022 in color designer series paper. Okay. You came home with 8 packages today and you're bidding on more. Oh, how funny is this? Okay, Figgy says don't open it. We're going to vote without opening it. But I can tell you that the colors in here are Just Jade. Okay. You get patterns of Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, Cinnamon Cider, and Misty Moonlight. Okay. So I don't want to open it. We're just going to run it. We're running it sight unseen. 40 sheets, brand new in the package. Sight unseen. And then the next one I will open because it has like a way to open it easy. Figgy's like, I'm getting it. Don't open it. Just let's go. She's like, I got 13 packages to open. Or what did you say? 13, 8? No, someone said only 8. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Thank you. Okay, the next one, since you guys like the Regals before, this is a different Regals. I mean, it's Regals, but it's a different pattern of Regals. It's the colors, like some of the same colors I showed you. But see, it has like, I don't know what those things are called. The crosses of some kind. And not even crosses. They kind of look like flowers. Okay, so you got the real red and the shaded spruce again. Some of the same colors from before, and the gorgeous grape and the garden green, Cajun craze, and then more gorgeous grape. And or no, that could be, is it gorgeous grape? Yeah, I was gonna say it could be blackberry bliss, but it's not. Garden green, and then pumpkin pie, which I think is now part of the different collection now. Right, this might be Mary Merlot. Is this pear pizzazz or old olive? Probably old olive and blackberry bliss and crushed curry. Okay, it's running. Yeah, it is a great pack. These are great packs because you can do so much with the backgrounds of these packs. I absolutely love these. And I'll probably have some more of these Friday. I actually keep them in my prize bucket all the time because it's very easy to ship 6x6 paper. So I like keeping it in my prize bucket. Okay, Figgy won the paper. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do one more 6x6. I'm going to change category. Okay, we're gonna let whoever just joined. Who just joined? Curated Chaos. Curated Chaos. Should I open this or not open this paper before we bid on it? Okay. Curated Chaos gets to vote because they just came in. All right. Hey, we got a winner for this. The Crafty Cooks. Hey, congratulations. Okay, let me show you what you got. It is called the Marbled Elegance paper. You're going to get a sampler of the Marbled Elegance, and it's marbled because it has the gold in it. Congratulations. Okay, and so then you're also going to get some of the specialty paper. That nice sheet. Okay, nice. And then you get a little piece to kind of, that's a protector piece. And then you get this gold and silver paper, specialty paper. You may have seen this because I put that in my kit sometimes. That specialty paper, and it's brushed silver and gold foil. All right, and you're also getting this little package of rhinestone basic jewels, opal rounds, some of my favorite little glittered organdy ribbon there, and some die cut shapes. But I'm not putting it in with that because I don't want it to bend the paper. All right, did we miss it? Let's see now, because we had a little. Okay, so let's see. Did anyone else say die cuts, die cuts, die cuts? Okay, you got the Valentine stamps. Yes, that's right. Goes with your Valentine stamps. Okay, so Crafty, since you won and we don't have a vote for someone else, should I open this or not open this before we bid on it? That's the question. We're bidding. This is our DSP number 10. That was giveaway number 2. I will do a third giveaway at the end of my show, which is going to be soon. We're going to do a little bit of crafty goodness. Giveaway number 2, the Crafty Cooks. Okay, no, we do have ink tonight. She's crafty. I didn't do it yet. I mean, I could do ink. Oops, I didn't mean that. I meant to put that on your giveaway. Okay, I have a lot of stuff that I just, didn't put out tonight. Maybe even do the ink Friday if we don't get to it. There's just so many categories. I like to do at the end of the night. I like to do my little random crafty chaos, like the lightweight little cheapy things for like $2. That's what I like to do. Is anybody going to vote? And maybe I'm just going to open it, guys. I'm opening it. Nobody's voting. Nobody's talking to me. I asked 2 different people. Nobody's answering me. So we're just going to open it. Maybe you guys are answering me and I'm not seeing it, but okay, this is called the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. I'll flip through it and then I'll go a little slower. Is that cool or what? Okay. So you get it, let's see, 48 sheets in a package. You're going to get 4 of each pattern and then on the other side too. Okay, so it's super cute Stampin' Up paper. So 4 of each, right? And it's called Sunshine and Rainbows because it has all these happy colors. And some of the pages have rainbows. And I used the heck out of this at the time. This looks like candy corns almost. Just need another little part. This would go really good with the boho vibes. You guys have the boho vibes. It's the kind of a current thing. I like these colors better though. Yeah, I'm not doing any kits tonight, but there's a rainbow kit I have that I might bring out Friday too. Okay, there we go. Rainbows. And that's what it's called, is Sunshine and Rainbows. Okay. Can't get the genie back in the bottle. We're just going to run that. I don't think I'm ever going to get that back into the plastic. Look how small the plastic is. It's like, how'd that get in there? Sometimes if I bend it a little bit. Figgy's loving our paper. Figgy 1, number 10. Okay, thank you. Okay, Figgy, do you want to see a Christmas paper from another brand, or should I do Crafty Chaos? Meaning, I have some other paper that's not Stampin' Up. Like, it's sometimes Christmas and other things. Just say paper or chaos, or just say random. Okay, chaos. We're gonna do chaos. Okay. And at the end, maybe you could stick around if somebody really wants to see the paper from somewhere else. What do you say, Figgy? But we've done our DSP for Stampin' Up. Thank you guys for that. Gonna. Alrighty. We are gonna do chaos. So that means these are $2 starts. Just when I say chaos, it's just random things. This one's been used a little bit. It's like, I'll show it to you. But let me just find the category. So $2 starts, and then it just has like, different things. Like this one's a sticker. Is it sticker? Let me think of what this is. Is it sticker or rub offs? Yeah. This is like some stickers and some little papers. I guess they're all stickers, even the paper pack. Some of them are just shinier than others. So it's a planner stickers, but then there's like some missing, so you can put them on scrapbooks too. Like you got birthday, you could use that for a card, but you can also use it for a planner. Because like I saw in here, like appointments and like date night, stuff like that. Shopping, see? So there's lots of planners. Planner sticker, calendar stickers. That was the word I was trying to look for. All right, we're gonna do it. Should we do sudden death? Let's do sudden death. That means 15 seconds, and at the end of 15 seconds, the last bidder wins. We're on sudden death. That's what the skull means. It means the last person to wins. You don't have to the timer doesn't keep resetting. It goes quicker. That way when you do sudden death. All right, you guys like the planner stickers? We got Odd Bird. Odd Bird, first time you shopping with me here, because I'd remember that name. So thank you. Odd Bird she's like, I'm a new seller and taking all the notes. Okay, good. Well, we're all kind of a lot of the sellers on here are new. All right, this one is going to be a set of embossing folders, an original price of $10.99. Okay. I call it chaos because look at the packaging. Even the packaging is even, and I think this might be one of the things that got sand in it. Let me see. All right, so let's. I'm going to puff this out a little bit so you can kind of see the packaging. At least you get the packaging for this one. The other ones I'm just going to do like two together. Okay, so this one, it says happy birthday, textured impressions embossing folders, birthday set number 4. So we got a little swirls from Sizzix. Okay, it looks like one side's a little bigger than the other. All right, but that's okay. And we got a happy birthday, and then a little bird. And why is it not folded over? Because it's never been used. That's why. Okay. And this one, little cupcake. Okay, so Crafty Chaos is running. It's going. And then this one at least has packaging, but my next couple embossing folders do not have the packaging. Okay, Tracy loves her embossing folders. Wait till you see, I got some more. Okay, this one was number 2. Thank you, Tracy. It's like me with yours is the embossing folder. It's like me with paper. I can't not bid on paper every time I see it. All right, so I'm gonna do these in 3 sections because it's only $2 bids. So we're gonna try to put them together. Like we can put the cuddle bugs together. The paper, we can put these 2 together and these 2 together. Okay, so we're gonna do the cuddle bugs. Okay, for the cuddle bug folders, again, I don't have the wrappers, but you got a bunch of swirls. And I didn't try these out. I'm not even sure if I've used them, but they've been sitting in my craft room. The packaging went somewhere, and then you got some little like checks. I like when they have a little slit there too, so you can put something through it and only emboss one end. That's pretty cool. Do they both have that? Nope, only one has the slit. Provo Craft Cuddlebug. Oh, it even says the name Gingham. This one's called Gingham, and that one doesn't have a name. Made in China. Made in China. All right. Anyway, it's running. 2 embossing folders for $2. Can't beat that as a starting bid. And that would be Sudden Death. You might know that at the end of my shows, I always do something really fun because a lot of people have free shipping. It's make it really fun for everybody. All right, so Lolly got that. Thank you, Lolly. Okay, next two we're going to run together are the ones that look like lifestyle crafts, okay? Because they look like they came from the same packaging originally. And you get these little, these are not 3D embossing folders, but these are just the regular embossing folders. And here are the two patterns. Pretty nice. Okay, and they're running. Why did I put number 3? That was number, this is number, the last one was number 3 for Lori, right? This one is number 4. Lori, I'm changing this to Lori number 3 because, right? Just making sure because it was like Tracy got number 2 and then Lori got number 3 and then now it's number 4. And that one was Tracy got number 4. I was just numbering them wrong. Okay, but we got it. Thank you. And the last two of that, well, wait, do I have one more? Okay, it's going to be 3 of them, guys, not 2. I have 3. So I have 3 for this last one. Can't beat that. We got a paper studio. That means it's from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so it's number 3, right? So Lori, these are your 2. And I'm going to know they're together because they both say Cuttlebug. And then these are together because they both have this blue brand, whatever. That was Tracy. And now we're doing 3 together. We're doing Sizzix. And there's some sparkle in there. It's not because I poured glitter on it. It's just because there's like sparkle in the plastic. That's kind of cool. And we got like a chevron paper studio. That's Hobby Lobby. And then we have this one here called Craft Concepts. I'm like you. I used to be like you where I always had to buy every embossing folder I saw. So that's, okay, it's running now. You know what I mean? That's the way I used to be too. I used to be like, oh my God, I love them all. I got to have them all. I'm going to use them all. And then it didn't happen. Sudden Death Figgy 1. Thank you, Figgy. So now we got 3 happy people that are getting different embossing folders. Tracy, Lori, and Figgy. All the embossing folders are going to a good home. And maybe I'll find more another time. Okay, this is a single die. Sizzix. Brand new. Never, I mean, we can see if it comes out. Okay. Now you got to make sure you get the right sandwich and all that jazz, right? Because I don't want to, we're not doing a lesson here. Just know that this is like pretty thick in itself. So you're going to have to remove one of your plastic plates when you use this and make sure you get the right sandwich so you don't like bend your machine. Okay. So it is called a decorative card insert. It says card, decorative insert by Dina Designs. Sizzix, Ellison. Compatible with Ellison. Well, that means Sizzix. Okay, it's running. Crafty Chaos number, what do we say? Number 6 is running. Brand new. Okay, let's see what's in my little bucket. Oh, too curly for you. Where have you been? Haven't seen you around. She got it. Too curly for you. You have a package coming on its merry way to you. Thank you. Okay, these are. Uh-oh, did we lose your thing, Lori? Or no, we changed yours. Okay, I was like, that's why that's there. We changed yours. Okay, this is just some photo corners from Martha Stewart. A bunch of them. If you do scrapbooking, it means, or even like you can use them as bookmarks in the corner, or in like to hold your edge of your paper. So we have 24, and I think they should all be full unless something fell out. And 24 more, and 24 more. Scallop photo corners, and 24 more. So 96 of them. But if you like that kind of thing, has to be the right kind of person at the right time to get this kind of thing. because you might just be like, that's not something everybody doesn't use them. Used to use them anymore. Okay, good, Figgy. I'm glad you're gonna be able to use them. I've had these like literally forever, and I'm glad they're going to a good home. Okay, we have a random little punch here. When I say random, Crafty goodness, I'm not kidding. This is a martini. All right, from EK Success, and the tiniest martini ever. Look how tiny this. Look at it. This thing is tiny. I mean, here's an eraser. Oh, look at that size of this thing. Oh, and I don't need to use it. We're not going to use it because I've used it before. I know it works. All right, it's running. A martini, teeny tiny martini punch. And I could do this all day long. I got so many of these things, but we're not going to be here all night because Amy and I have a plan to do something later. We're trying to we're going to be raiding somebody. Amy, do you know who I should raid later? Okay. She's Crafty one. Thank you. Number 8. She's Crafty. Won this cute little martini punch. So the only time I used this was I had this like pig stamp, and there was like during our lockdown we had some stamps that said quarantini, and I put this in the pig's hand, and he was holding a little martini quarantini because it has the olives and the little stir. And that's the only time I think I used it for that. Other than that, it's kind of hard to find something to use it for. Okay, I know I have talk about random. I have some stickers. Okay, we'll see what we got here. We have some. Okay, festive velvet rub-ons. These are from Close to My Heart. We got to check out these. We're putting some Christmas stickers together. These are like festive velvet rub-ons. Okay, I mean, I'm sure they're probably still good. Can you see the patterns? I'm not sure if you can see this angle. Here we go. That's a better angle. I'm not really sure how they work because it looks like there should be a way that they come off, but after you rub them, but maybe they're flocked. It's like a flocked type of thing. Maybe you guys know. Okay, so that's from Close to My Heart. And there's a little stick there to rub them off. And then there's some more Close to My Heart little doodads. And I'm addicted to brads, so I'm always I love brads. So you got a poinsettia and some little brads. And then let's see, put some more Christmas stickers here. Season's greetings, some little gold season greetings. That way you're not disappointed in case your rub-offs are like a pain in the butt to use. There we go, running. So Close to My Heart's a company that is no longer around. They made some really unique things, though, for scrapbookers and stuff. Okay, so that was called Crafty Chaos. She's Crafty one. Okay, you guys like that rub-off thing. Okay, I'm going to put this in the same bag. So you got your little popsicle stick to rub off. I'm going to put these in there like that. So that way, see, it says Close to My Heart, level 2 assortment mistletoe. That's what it was called. And it's not, full, but it's pretty cute. And then we're going to put that in there like that. And we're going to put this in there. So we know it all stays together, because sometimes it's like when you put something together from IKEA and you end up with extra parts. That's me at the end of my sale. I'm writing to people saying, I'm sorry, I found something that didn't make it in the package. But now we're going to use bags tonight to keep it all straight. All right. We have a Fiskars. This is a school supply set. This is going to be hard to fit on the camera at the same time. All right, so we have a Fiskars. This is a great pair of scissors. I mean, it's a great company for making scissors. And then you have a pencil sharpener. So this is like a great little back to school gift for your grandkid or your child or neighbor, and a ruler. Okay. 3-piece set. Okay. 12-inch ruler, flip sharpener, and a pair of scissors, ages 12 and up. Okay, I'm going to make it like that so you can see it in the thing. Okay, it's running. I don't even know why we call this chaos. This is one of the most orderly things in my crafty chaos category. The other things are usually total chaos. Okay, Figgy 1. Thank you, Figgy. Figgy got number 10. We'll probably turn yours into a flat rate box with that one. That's going to be a long one. Okay, we have a globe stamp. Let's see. It has All Night Media is the name. All Night Media globe stamp. Okay, then I don't know. There's a little bit of goo on it, but there's no price. Let me see the original price. But I'm gonna see if it looks like it's new. I'm gonna get that little bit of goo off with my adhesive eraser. Okay, so vintage globe stamp, and I'm putting in a paper ripper and a stencil. Okay, so like this is a stencil, a metal stencil. You can rip the edge of your paper with it, and then you got your little grapes and vines. Okay, so two items. It's running. Sudden death. Go for it. If you guys like something like that. The stencil's cool. Gotta be careful with those things. Oh, you guys are gonna be happy I found another embossing folder. Okay, She's Crafty won that one. Thank you. Thank you, She's Crafty. And by the way, that was a stepping up stencil. See that? And there's a little, it's like not very flat right there. So be careful with that. Well, here, let's put the sticker on the front. Okay, so that was good. That was fun. I found another in my Crafty Chaos pile. I must have got this one maybe when I was overseas. UK office. Because of the shape of it, it looks like a very unique shape for an embossing folder. And it's in all the different languages. So I think I got this when I was overseas. So it just says 6x6 embossing folder. Has a little slit to open up the top, and it has some snowflakes on it. I'm not going to take it out of its package because it looks so like beautifully packaged. Oh, here. It's actually, I can take it out of its package. I don't think I've ever used it, guys. I meant to. How many things do you guys have that you meant to use? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so there's just nice coloring on the front too. All right, so that's that. We're going to run it. Embossing folder. It's running. Number 12, Crafty Chaos. Okay, so it is 10:30 at night. I'm going to kind of wrap things up with my little bucket here. Let's see what else I can get in here. Figgy won that. Thank you, Figgy. That was number 12. Okay, we'll put it back in the container. At the end of the night, I just kind of leave things all like laying all around. I didn't get to do ribbons. I didn't get to do. I mean, there's so many more things in this bucket. These are fun. These are just little decorative, like kind of hanging doodads, but you can also take them apart for embellishments. Just pink and blue. We'll put something else with this. This is just lightweight pink and blue little thingies. Okay, let's see what we have here. My bucket is overflowing. Here, some ribbon. Okay, so 5 little stack of American Craft Premium ribbon. 5 little rolls, 24 feet. I was telling you guys when I was doing my ribbon things that this is more like decorative than anything because like all that ribbon is like 24 feet. So it's a lot of roll and not a lot of ribbon, but it's cute. Cute little combination. Okay, it's running. No, I'm not going to empty my bucket because of the time, but I still got a lot of stuff in my bucket. I don't know. I can't empty my whole bucket. We're going to have it again Friday. Just so much stuff in this bucket we could do. I'll do something just because it's Halloween. A couple more things. It's kind of Halloweenish. We'll do. Okay. Thank you. Okay, what are those? Okay. We got some little Halloween thingies we'll do. Okay, let's see. That was number 13. All right, that was Eloise. We're gonna put that over here. All right, we have this is like a little Halloween thing. I'm just trying to find something else to go with it. Maybe like this ruler. We have pom-poms. Okay, Halloween pom-poms. They were only on the dollar category. So then we have, okay, there's some little bone decor, but it's just little styrofoam bones. And we'll put it with, here, we're going to put it with this. Little paint palettes. Aren't they cute? These are all like little, kind of like little dollar items. And then we're going to put it with a nice ruler, though. We're going to give you this nice ruler. And the ruler is from Martha Stewart. And it has like all the little dots to help line up things really well when you're crafting. Okay. It needs a good cleaning because it's very sticky for some reason. Maybe the Goo Gone can be used. All right, so that's that. We're going to run it. And then I'm going to run some, like a couple little paper packs. Okay, thank you, the Crafty Cooks. You love Halloween, I know. Okay, so you got yourself 4 little things. Oops. Fun. Okay, we have some. I call these like scrap packs because you guys liked those last time I showed you different scrap paper. Some of it I get in Europe, some of it from scrap paper packets, but like this is I'm calling this like a vintage nature type style. Okay, so these are like kind of like cardstock, but not, not really for making cards though, like scrapbooking cardstock, like thicker paper, double-sided. So it has like a vintage look to it. So you can say for junk journaling, you could say for scrapbooking. They're just little scrap packs. I have one like this vintage, and then I'll do one that's glittery, like a girly one. This one has lace. Okay, so those are the little cardstock pieces. And then you get a few little cards with them, just a few little gray cards and envelopes. Oh, 3. Okay, let's put 3 in there. Okay, 3 cards, 3 envelopes, and then you get a little scrap. Then these is more like paper consistency as opposed to and it's not double-sided. So these are just thin little papers. So again, just goes with your vintage look. Okay, paper, and more paper, and then some more little scrap. These are not cards. These are just little. I got these from like a basics pack, so like just basic neutral colors of card with some little scrap papers. Okay, so this is the vintage nature pack here of scraps. Oops, I'm just running now. Well, I try to get this embossing folder back into the container. Okay, cool. You guys like that pack. Okay, thank you, Peggy. Okay, Crafty Chaos number 15. Okay, I'm leaving it like that for now because we don't want to mess up the pile. And I have one with glitter, a girly pack. And I'll put some stickers with it. But this is really girly. I got this one when I was in Europe as well. Like some of the sticker cardstock paper I get out of like these bigger giant pads. And then I was actually trying to cut it 6x6 like this one, and then I accidentally set my thing to 7. But anyway, I think it's like 7x6. But see, it has like a UV coating on it. So they're single-sided, but they're like a cardstock consistency. So I just call this like a glitter paper, pastel glitter paper. Okay, we'll put some girly stuff with it. Okay, we got some ice cream cones, some plaid, dots. Okay, so they all have glitter coating, and then we will put some. Okay, we'll put some scented stickers in there, scented Valentine stickers. And I know I have some here. We're going to put some dragonfly stickers with that. Okay, can you see them? I just hope you can see this here, like that. Okay, really nice dragonfly stickers. And they should still stick. They're kind of old, but they should still stick. And if you love stickers, I have so many more where they came from. We're running it now. I mean, stickers are my thing. They're like my weakness. It's like Tracy with the embossing folders. I just have to get them all the time I see them. Okay, Peggy got Crafty Chaos number 16. Thank you, Peggy. I'm going to put the sticker on the bag. But because I made the paper so tall, it doesn't really shut the bag. So we're just going to put the stickers behind the bag. Like that. By the way, I think these are like, it's scratch and sniff because it says scented stickers. So maybe you scratch them. Fun. This is totally chaotic. When I say chaos, okay, this is ribbon that says the Paper Studio, but it's not really ribbon. It's it almost looks like it's hardly used. Jute, like so jute twine, right? So it's hardly used. It only looks like that color was used. Maybe a little bit of this color, but these guys look like in the middle that they're pretty tight in there. Okay. And then some more random twine cord. Okay. And then some rickrack, some silver rickrack. Okay. And let's see, it's the end of the night. I'm going to put some. Okay. How about some buttons? You're also going to get these cute little buttons. And then we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll see what else we can do during the giveaway time. So these buttons are just fun party little buttons. So for sewing, but you can chop off, you can get these little snips and chop them off and use them as embellishments. Look, that would go cute with that little martini punch, that little party cup. All right, so that's it. The twine and the buttons. We're running. It's going. Crafty Cast 17. We'll hopefully get up to 20 by the, while the giveaway is running, right? So this is number 17. Okay, so Sonia won her first purchase from me. It says, thank you, Sonia. Sonia. I think it's like Sonia, right? So you got a cute little bag of stuff. All right, thank you. We're gonna just run the giveaway. We're gonna look. I have another. So we're gonna do a pack of embellishments from Stampin' Up. The giveaway is going to be, as we end the show, classic matte dots. And I appreciate you all coming tonight because I'll do a couple of ribbons right now too, Curly. I'm just not gonna get to my ink. Thank you for helping me reach my goal of 1,000 orders. I think we're well over that by now. I haven't really been keeping track, but I know we sold over 30 things because we did 20 just of the chaos category. Or is it up to, no, we did 17 just this category. So that's the giveaway, running the giveaway now. And then we'll keep the chaos going with some ribbons until the 5 minutes are up. How about that? Or a little bit longer. We'll just, because we want to end. And then if you guys know who I should be, okay, giveaways running. If you guys know who I should be rating, let me know who I should be rating. All right, Too Curly likes when I sell ribbon. All right, these are Stampin' Up dots. Let me find some ribbon. Okay, they're not necessarily Stampin' Up ribbons, but I do have some ribbons. I have different like kinds of ribbons. So this one is, these are some hearts. Boy, we got a lot of Valentine stuff going on tonight. We got hearts, and it's from Made with Love, Valentine's Day, and then I don't know, Offray. Let's see, and then some more with the red stripe in between it. Okay, we'll throw in this little bit of ribbon too. This one was a Stampin' Up sampler that was just part of something else. Okay, so it has like some Mossy Meadow Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so there's that little bit's running. It's going Crafty Chaos. And then I'm going to do some little baby ribbons after that. Some little baby boy ribbons. Maybe someone has a shower coming up. And I don't know if I have any Stampin' Up ones in here. I think I do. I'll see if I have. Okay, Figgy won that little bit of stuff. Thank you, Figgy. Okay, this was actually tape, you guys. This little flowers, I forget what happened to that, but it was like these little petals were actually washi tape. Aren't that pretty petals? I used to tape all my stuff with that. I don't know whatever happened to that washi tape. I don't have any more of it. All right, so that was Figgy. And that was number 18. All right, so then now we're going to do a Stampin' Up, because by request I have, I have a little bit of Stampin' Up ribbon here. It says, there's not much on this roll. It just says sheer ribbon, gorgeous grape. So it's like part of a roll. And then you'll get this little part of a little purple roll. And then you'll get this little part of a blue roll. These are not Stampin' Up, those two over there. This one is. And I'll try to find one more thing to add in there. But let me write Figgy. At the end of the night, I just add a bunch of stuff to piles. Okay, so that one was hers. Okay, gold. We'll do a little bit of gold. I don't know how much is on any of those, but this one is the Stampin' Up one. Okay, it's running. Gorgeous grape. And then we will do, after that, we're going to do a new Close to My Heart ribbon, like a full roll of that. Okay, 17 are in the giveaway, so please join that giveaway. Okay, so Figgy won that. Thank you, Figgy. You got this pile of 4 ribbons. Yay. Okay, now we got a Close to My Heart, brand new. Okay, so it's still in the package, and it says 20 yards of organdy with satin edges, colonial white ribbon by Close to My Heart. Okay, it's running. Close to My Heart ribbon. Oddbird won some ribbon. Thank you, Oddbird. O for Oddbird. We'll put the O on there. 20 yards. I love the way organdy ribbon ties so easily. All right, we have, I'm just trying to find it. Okay, this is a Island Indigo by Stampin' Up. Island Indigo. And we shall put with it just a tiny bit. There's not much in here. Okay, these are off-fray, but a little bit of red and green. Okay, so a little bit of red and green from other brands. But Island Indigo is the main thing. The main attraction. Okay, Island Indigo. It's a retired color. It's running. And it looks pretty full. And it, theirs aren't as big as the other ones, as the, I think, 5 yards. I mean, it's not very big. Not like the one from Close to My Heart. Okay, the Crafty Cook's got that one. Number 21. Thank you. I'm trying to use bags today, guys. It's trying to make it simple for me. I put the ribbon in bags ahead of time. I was like, if I sell ribbons, I'm going to have them in bags. Okay, let's do. Hey, we got it. Look at you. This is not rigged, I swear. She won twice, though. That's awesome. Congratulations, Amy. You just got Sunshine Lane Crafts won again. The giveaway, lucky, lucky girl. Okay, that was giveaway number 3. Giveaway number 3. You got classic matte dots from Stampin' Up. And that's good because you got a different prize with the paper. All right, should we do 4 rolls together? Let's do 4 rolls together. These are not Stampin' Up. These are just little hearts, stripe. Okay, that's red and then pink. Okay, so all 4 like that. Let's go. Offray is the brand. Offray. I don't know how to say that. Okay, thank you, Oddbird1. All right, I appreciate you all for coming. I'm gonna see who we can raid. Yes, it is a great deal. Offray. She's Crafty's like, you got a good deal. She's telling you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I'm not going to do ink tonight. I'll do some ink Friday. I'll do more of the Crafty Chaos at the end of the night. I'll do more of these. You guys like these little packages? I'll do more of those little crafty packages of scraps. I'll do more of everything. Okay. Thank you for bookmarking. Okay. We're going to raid Trist. Thank you. We're going to raid Trist. Create a raid. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate you. Is it Tristy 2600? Triste. Triste. Now there's only one Trist. Is that the one? Is that who you're saying to raid? Okay. Just making sure because we're raiding. All right. Raid now. Have a good night, everybody.